It's the most powerful therapy out there. It's the best. You can use it with other approaches, but it definitely needs to be in your toolbox.
For those who are interested in counseling or therapy or preaching or any other people helping service, entering the process of knowing oneself and being able to see what isn't working and have a way of correcting that is just so essential. It's really not a haphazard thing that we play games or communicate in a way. Okay, so the other thing I think is useful about TA is that it has a language that's consistent with whatever has been learned in graduate school about counseling, about therapy, in a way that's less complicated in language and can be shared with clients. So in the course of working with people, of course, everything's not going to go right all the time. And having a frame of reference to conceptualize what is working and what's not, and what your options are, that's what TA offers me.
Go and find somebody who knows something about TA and say you want to learn, because there's so much. Just be interested in the concepts of ego states. Start there, and I guarantee once you get, I'm pretty sure from my own experience that once you get an understanding of the different parts of yourself, you'll be hooked and you'll want to know more.
Well, I think reading some of the books are useful. Van Joyce's book, TA Today, is a great introduction to transactional analysis. I don't know if I'm okay, you're okay, it's still in print, but I found it very useful. Born to Win was another very useful, basic book with a lot of exercise. So reading, talking to people, and then finding a TA therapist, I think.
I would definitely recommend you coming to do the TA, I think it's TA 101, which is what I did before I embarked on my training, and it gives you a chance to have more insight about yourself and an understanding of why maybe you experience difficult things in your life. So if anything, it just gives you more of an understanding about yourself to improve your relationships with others. So I'd say just come and have a go and embrace the information that you hear, because it's really helped me, definitely.
There are transactional analysis organizations, a big one one that for the U.S., a big one that's worldwide, and other ones in different countries. So I would suggest that people find ways to get involved with those associations. Because doing it by yourself, there are a lot of people who after some years come get involved with the association and they're so excited to find other people who do it. So do it early on. Find out about the associations. That's what I want to say. And the other thing about them is that all of the associations are very welcoming. So anybody new who wants to meet people who do this and even learn from the so-called greats in the field, the people who've written a lot of books, who speak a lot, you can get direct contact with them. It's not like a whole hierarchical thing that you can't get to the great innovators and the great thinkers. You can interact with them. So get involved.
Come to conferences.
Come to conferences, meet the people, take the classes, think about how to use it.
Practice.
And practice with your own clients and with your own relationships, and notice what works for you and what doesn't.
And watch television and start identifying parent, adult, and child in everything that you see, and get so comfortable with it that you think that way, and you don't have to go through it in a secondary, as a tool. It's just part of your being.
Finding somebody who does TA in your area who you could reach out to and say you would like to learn more about. Because I was in a TA group before I started learning academically about TA, and there was a TA group in my area, a women's group, and I went to that monthly, and I learned a lot about TA that way and put it into my life, and it made positive changes for me. So it could be, if some people are listening, there may be groups in their area, or there may be people teaching.